gather the embers from the altar of gold, stories of legends that never grow old. I walk through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Al raggio di sole ferisce il mattino, il destino ci guida su questo cammino. I feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
breaking the weight of these iron chains.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens, consume the night, bathed in the glory of celestial light. Sacred fire, burning ever higher. Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto di questo amore vestito di pianto. I am the flint and you are the steel, the only truth that is jagged and real.
Rivers of crimson flow through the hall, answering softly the ancestors' call. Don't let the ash cover up the remains of the passion that courses and never wanes.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling, a divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens, consume the night, bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
Smolder, flicker, flaring to the sun. The race of the phoenix has only begun. From the dust of the temple we rise as one until the cycle of darkness is done. Brucia, fuoco, sacred fire. We are the guardians
Of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices
from the funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night,
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire.
Our holy desire,
Still burning
per l'eternità.
sacred fire. Sacred fire.
I map the borders of the galaxy, but found no limit to this mystery.
It's wider than the reach of human thought.
The greatest lesson that I've ever taught.
Oltre i confini della mente umana, questa passione non sembra mai lontana.
It flows through every atom, every cell, resonance within a golden bell. No beginning and no final war. The force that catches us before we fall, expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected in the galaxies above. Without a measure, without any end, the only constant on which we depend. Infinite love, the grace we're worthy of.
Un mare calmo che non nasconde, dove il mio petto con il tuo si infonde. The geometry of passion is a circle, a supernatural and glowing miracle.
It outlasts empires and the falling dust, stronger than greed and hungrier than lust. I see it in the way the planets spin, the massive power vibrating within. No beginning and no final law. The force that catches us before we fall, expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected in the galaxies above. Without a measure, without any end, the only constant on which we depend.
It's the gravity that pulls the moon, the rhythm in a universal tune.
Quantum threads that bind the earth and sun, until the many and the few are one.
Infinito amore, infinite love. Infinito amore, infinite love.
Expanding outward, is an infinite love reflected in the galaxies above. Without a measure, without any end, the only constant on which we depend. Infinite love, descending like a dove. Sense of feeling, infinite The curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
The strength in the silence when we cannot speak.
before the stars fade into the white, before we dissolve in the arms of the night.
Hold me close,
In this final embrace,
memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story, the closing of the door.
embrace.
In this hallowed space.
Non avere paura dell'ombra che avanza, resta con me in quest'ultima danza.
Our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine,
In a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
my heartbeat is slowing to match your own, the most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why, just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white, before we dissolve in the arms of the night,
Hold me close,
in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story.
The closing of the door, but I love you until there is time no more.
Let the world disappear.
Let the empires fall.
This moment of contact is worth it all. A circle completed
A life well spent.
in the grace of the heaven that was only abbraccio. The end of us. Hold me close,
In this final embrace,
memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story, the closing of the door, but I love you until there is time no more. Final embrace, our saving grace.
Good night. Addio, amore.
Final embrace. The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh. Across the wetlands and the frozen marsh, I'm digging through the soot of long ago to find the furnace beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo, mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo. A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, define the decay and the biting rust.
One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete.
Glowing in the dark
Are the burning embers,
the only part of us
the night remembers,
refusing to fade
refusing to die.
beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
Burning embers, memories of a fire.
Scintille di vita nel legno bruciato, il segno di un amore che non è passato. The orange pulse is beating like a drum,
Waiting for the morning light to come. with a fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow. It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat, before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade,
Refusing to die,
beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
let the oxygen feed
The ancient desire,
from the smallest spark.
comes the greatest fire.
We are the heat that the seasons can't take,
Protecting the core of the sacred flame.
Brucia ancora, embers glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade,
Refusing to die,
beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
burning embers, our spirits fire.
Still warm,
Non si spegne, burning embers. You stood your ground when the bridge was thin, against the tide of the original sin, with a dignity that money couldn't buy, under the gaze of a judgmental sky.
La tua lealtà è uno scudo d'acciaio in questo mondo che è solo un miraggio.
A gentle strength within a velvet glove,
The true definition of a selfless love.
I'm bowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings, keeping the promise that the Spirit brings.
Behold the courage of a noble heart,
A living sanctuary,
a work of art,
honorable and steady,
faithful and true.
the light of the world is shining through you. Noble heart,
Never falling apart. Il tuo onore brilla più del sole, oltre il rumore di vuote parole.
you choose the mercy when the world wants blood, standing firm against the rising mud.
I see the scars on your weathered shield,
From the battles fought on the lonely field,
but your spirit is upright,
your posture is tall, refusing to stumble, refusing to fall. Unbowed by the storm and the arrogance of kings, keeping the promise that the Spirit brings.
Behold the courage of a noble heart,
A living sanctuary,
a work of art,
honorable and steady, faithful and true. The light of the world is shining through you.
kneel for the soul, not for the crown.
Before the walls of the city come down,
Integrity is the only wealth we keep.
while the rest of the world is fast asleep. The wick is burning low within the glass. I watch the shadows of the angels pass. My knees are weary on the cold stone floor, knocking softly at the heavy door.
Nel buio cerco un raggio di speranza, mentre il silenzio riempie questa stanza.
The stars are beads upon a cosmic chain, absorbing all the residue of pain.
A solitary plea against the vastness of the black,
with no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light. Midnight prayer, the weight we have to bear.
ascolta il grido di chi non ha voce, sotto il peso di questa dura croce.
The incense of my longing starts to rise toward the velvet ceiling of the skies.
I offer up the fragments of my soul,
The broken pieces that were never whole.
my breath is missed against the altar rail.
A desperate heart behind a silver veil.
A solitary plea against the vastness of the black,
With no more reason now to turn our tired spirits back. Sent on the wings of a midnight prayer, rising through the thin and freezing air, a sacred whisper in the hollow night, searching for the source of holy light.
deliver
spring. Listen to the song the white birds sing.
I've shed the layers of the world's disguise,
looking through the clarity of honest eyes.
l'essenza brilla senza più menzogna, lontano dalla colpa e dall'agonia.
The diamond core is polished by the years, washed by the wisdom of 1,000 tears.
Transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a
Your spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight,
entering the garden through the narrow gate.
pure spirit, our ultimate state.
Un raggio bianco attraversa il cuore, senza il veleno del vecchio dolore.
The architecture of the soul is clean, the most beautiful sight I've ever seen.
The muddy
Waters in the sacred pool, where only the humble and the kind shall rule.
I breathe the ether of a higher plane,
Free from the static and the worldly state.
transparent and bright like the morning glass,
Watching the shadows of the ego pass.
reflected in the mirror of a
Pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice, unburdened by weight,
entering the garden through the narrow gate.
strip the silk and strip the heavy gold.
Until there's only truth for us to hold,
Weightless as a feather on a summer breeze, floating through the temples and the ancient trees.
puro spirito, puro
Love,
spirito, puro
love,
spirito, puro.
Reflected in the mirror of a pure spirit, the voice of heaven, we can finally hear it. Untainted by malice and burdened by weight, entering the garden through the narrow gate. Pure spirit, where the angels wait.
So clear,
Limpido,
pure
The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is deep, the water tastes of iron, caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
Falling forever on the ancient tears,
mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the vessels for the sorrow's flood, the sap of history within our blood.
I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
A penance for the way the world has sinned.
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
To a darkness that will never end.
The well is deep,
The water taste of iron, caught in the cage of a sleeping lion. Falling forever on the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years. From the marble eyes of a lonely saint, in every portrait that the masters paint.
let the rivers overflow the banks.
To the gods we offer hollow thanks,
Drown the hubris, soak the thirsty clay,
until the sadness washes all ancient tears. The candles flicker in the drafty hall, watching the silhouettes dance on the wall. I reach for the outline of who you once were, before the memories started to blur.
L'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino, perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino.
The edges are fraying, the colors turn pale, like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail.
The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows, soltanto un riflesso lontano. Cerco invano di stringerti la mano. The architecture of our love is a ghost,
a phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast. The more I remember, the less I can feel. What was once solid is no longer real. A smudge on the mirror, a breath on the pane, dissolving slowly like sugar in rain. The substance is gone, only vapor remains, like the drying of ink and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day.
Don't let the darkness erase every trace of the beauty we found in this desolate place.
Even if ghosts are all that we own, I'd rather be haunted than be alone. Vanishing, drifting, storm peninsula. Vanishing, drifting, storm peninsula. We are dancing with the fading shadows, walking through the mist of the hollow meadows, trying to grasp what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows, the end of the line. Almost gone, almost gone.
Solo un'ombra.
Fading shadows, fading shadows. We wander through the maze of iron gates, between the whims of the capricious fates. No map to guide us through the city fog, written in the pages of a dusty log.
Smarriti nel labirinto del rimpianto, sotto un velo di tristezza danziamo il canto.
The compass is broken, the north is gone, searching for the herald of the dawn.
Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray,
hoping for a sign to show the way. We are the anthem of the lost souls, filling up the craters and the hollows, found in the wreckage, saved by our song.
in the wilderness where we belong. with nowhere left for us to run or hide out.
Displacement is a shared domain, a sanctuary built from common pain.
Two phantoms drifting in a sea of gray, hoping for a sign to show the way. We are the anthem of the lost souls,
Filling up the craters and the hollow holes, found in the wreckage, saved by a song,
in the wilderness
where we belong.
let the astray find a home in our chorus.
Sharper and stronger than any sword,
We are the tribe of the castaway heart.
a masterpiece of broken, jagged art.
Anime, there's a found at last. We are the anthem of the lost souls. Fill up the craters and the hollow holes.
Found in the wreckage, saved by a song,
In the wilderness
where we belong. Lost souls, the journey's done, not alone. Insieme nel buio, lost souls. The curtain is heavy, the lights are dim. The cup of our journey is full to the brim. I look at the path that we've walked so long, turned into the verses of a final song.
L'ultima pagina è pronta da scrivere tutto l'amore che abbiamo saputo vivere.
I feel the warmth of your breath on my cheek,
The strength in the silence
when we cannot speak.
before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night,
Hold me close,
in this final embrace, memorizing every line of your face.
the end of the story,
The closing of the door,
but I love you until there is time no more.
final embrace in this hallowed space.
Non avere paura dell'ombra che avanza, resta con me in quest'ultima danza.
Our souls are tangled like the ivy and vine in a tapestry that is yours and is mine.
My heartbeat is slowing to match your own.
The most peaceful feeling I've ever known.
No more questions and no more why.
Just the vast beauty of this last goodbye.
Before the stars fade into the white.
Before we dissolve in the arms of the night. The hearth is cold, the winter wind is harsh across the wetlands and the frozen marsh.
I'm digging through the sort of long ago
to find the furnace beneath the drifted snow.
Il calore resiste nel buio profondo mentre il gelo circonda tutto il mondo.
A stubborn flicker in the charcoal dust, defying the decay and the biting rust. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky. Burning embers, memories of a fire.
Scintille di vita nel legno bruciato, il segno di un amore che non è passato.
The orange pulse is beating like a drum, waiting for the morning light to come.
My hands are trembling near the fragile glow, watching the orange shadows start to grow.
It isn't a roar, just a steady hum, the sanctuary where the weary come. One tiny breath to wake the sleeping heat before the victory of the cold is complete. Glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky.
Let the oxygen feed the ancient desire.
From the smallest spark comes the greatest fire.
We are the heat that the seasons can't tame,
Protecting the core of the sacred flame.
brucia ancora.
Embers glowing in the dark are the burning embers, the only part of us the night remembers.
Refusing to fade, refusing to die
Beneath the heavy smoke of a crimson sky. Burning embers, our spirits pine, still warm, non si spegne.
burning embers.
Gather the embers from the altar of gold, stories of legends that never grow old. I walked through the winter to find the spark, a flicker of lightning inside the dark.
Un raggio di sole ferisce il mattino. Il destino ci guida su questo cammino.
feel the pulse of the earth in my veins,
breaking the weight
of these iron chains.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling,
A divine hunger,
a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the funeral pyre. Ignite the heavens,
consume the night,
bathed in the glory of
celestial light.
sacred fire, burning ever higher. Nessun oceano può spegnere il vanto.
Di questo amore vestito di pianto,
I am the flint and you are the steel.
the only truth that is jagged and real. Rivers of crimson flow through the hall,
Answering softly the ancestors' call
don't let the ash cover up the remains
of the passion that courses and never wanes.
The incense rises to the vaulted ceiling,
A divine hunger, a desperate feeling. We are the guardians of the sacred fire,
lifting our voices from the funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night,
bathed in the
glory of celestial light.
smolder, flicker,
Flare into the sun,
the race of the phoenix.
has only begun.
From the dust of the temple
We rise as one,
until the cycle of darkness is done. Vocal sacred fire. We are the guardians of the sacred fire, lifting our voices from the
funeral pyre.
ignite the heavens,
Consume the night,
bathed in the glory
of celestial light.
sacred fire, our holy desire,
Still burning, per l'eternità.
sacred fire,
Sacred fire. The candles flicker in the drafty hall, watching the silhouettes dance on the wall.
I reach for the outline of who you once were,
Before the memories started to blur,
l'ombra svanisce nel freddo mattino, perdo il contatto, perdo il cammino.
the edges are frayed, the colors turn pale.
Like a ghost ship setting a tattered sail,
The substance is gone,
only vapor remains,
like the drying of ink
and the washing of stains.
We are dancing with the fading shadows,
walking through the mist
of the hollow meadows,
trying to grasp
what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day. Fading shadows, disappearing from view.
Resta soltanto un riflesso lontano. Cerco invano di stringerti la mano.
The architecture of our love is a ghost,
A phantom lighthouse on a jagged coast. The more I remember, the less I can feel.
what was once solid is no longer real.
A smudge on the mirror,
A breath on the pane,
dissolving slowly like sugar.
in rain.
The substance is gone,
Only vapor remains,
like the drying of ink
and the washing of stains. We are dancing with the fading shadows,
walking through the mist,
of the hollow meadows,
trying to grasp
what is slipping away
before the arrival of the merciless day. Don't let the darkness erase every trace
of the beauty we found in this desolate place.
even if ghosts are all that we own.
I'd rather be haunted than be alone.
Drifting, scomparire nulla.
We are dancing with the fading shadows,
Walking through the mist,
of the hollow meadows,
trying to grasp
what is slipping away before the arrival of the merciless day.
fading shadows.
The end of the line, almost gone.
Solo un'ombra.
Fading shadows. Behind the curtain of a polished smile, I've walked a lonely, masqueraded mile. The velvet mask is heavy on my face, disguising every flaw and every trace.
Sotto la pelle batte il vero cuore, lontano dal rumore, dal fragore.
I read the cipher in your steady pulse, where nothing is deceptive, nothing false.
The key's buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, the only law we've known. Non servono più i veli dell'inganno, né le parole che ci danno affanno.
The architecture of the lie is weak compared to the confession that we seek.
The mirror cracks and shows the jagged edge.
I'm standing nervous on the narrow ledge,
but there is freedom in the naked light
that kills the monsters of the inner night. The key is buried in the garden deep, where all the promises we failed to keep, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown.
No more riddles, no more clever games.
In the furnace where we burn our names,
what remains is solid, pure and bright,
the raw vibration of the morning light.
The truth, la verità
Unveiled, revealing at last the hidden truth, the bitter wisdom and the wasted youth. Strip away the armor, bearing the bone, in the light where the honest soul is shown. Hidden truth, finally we are home.
No more secrets,
Verità svelata.
hidden truth.
The stones remember what the tongue forgets. 1,000 years of hollow, cold regrets. I walk the ruins where the ivy clings to the skeletons of forgotten kings.
Il pianto vecchio scorre tra le mura, figlio del tempo danzando con paura.
The salt is etched into the thirsty soil, the bitter harvest of a lifetime's toil.
The well is
Deep, the water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion.
falling forever are the ancient tears,
Carrying the burden
of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every
vento scuote la collina, mentre la notte gelida s'avvicina.
We are the vessels for the sorrow's flood, the sap of history within our blood.
I taste the ocean on the desert wind,
A penance for the way the world has sinned,
the heavy anchors of the heart descend
to a darkness that will never end. The well is deep, the water tastes of iron,
caught in the cage of a sleeping lion,
falling forever on the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, let the rivers overflow the banks. To the gods we offer hollow thanks. Drown the hubris of the thirsty clay,
Until the sadness washes all
away. Lacrime, pianto, ancient crying.
falling forever,
All the ancient tears, carrying the burden of a million years.
from the marble eyes of a lonely saint.
In every portrait that the masters paint, ancient tears falling through the sea.
The rain of old,
Sempre piangendo, ancient